everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nattcrawler Alone, Space Engineers Survival Series. So we've got a couple of plans today. So we need to create some means to make water and food, because what I've got here, which came from the escape pod, I found it underneath it, should I say, that's not going to last up forever. So we need to find a way, obviously, to create more food. We need to find some silicon vents, because we have no means of silicon. Obviously, last time we found the iron, the nickel, the silver, and the cobalt, which I was very happy about. But yeah, with no silicon as of yet. Next, we just need to create some more power here, and need to mine quite a few resources, mainly silicon, but obviously I'm not going to be looking for the stone today. Probably going to go down the actual mine shafts of the individual mines. And yeah, we just need to look at making some transport, because obviously there's only so much you can fit inside a the inventory, and having some means of transport, whether it be something that flies or a rover of some kind, I think that would be a lot more helpful. Hopefully, if it's got big enough storage as well, we could just hit the veins as we go along, and fill maybe 10k of each vein or something like that. I'm just spitballing. So yeah, so I have added a couple more mods. We now have this one, which is the essentials, survival essentials, daily needs survival systems. There we go. So they have a couple of add-ons. One of them being a biodiesel power system. So I've not really done much research into these. I've just looked at the the Steam Workshop page, if you will. And from what I gather, so I can use, I think it's organics and steel to create biofuel, which then can power, obviously, my installations. Another one was the assertive, so I've added a bit more assertive mods, so we might start seeing more NPCs around. And added the extra wasteland. So while we're out and about, might come across, abandoned stations, crashed ships, that kind of thing. All that good stuff. I think that's it really. Energy shield, but obviously I'm way off energy shield yet. And one thing I did actually add was the TH mods 1x1 solar cell. Now, when I was looking at this, I thought, wow, that is a lot of solar cells, because that is a lot of solar cells. But so I'm not 100% sure whether I want to use these yet, because apparently one solar cell gives you 10 megawatts of power when it's at full chat. So it's a bit unrealistic for me. So I put it in there just in case. But yeah, I'm not too sure yet. So a good thing as well, I am using the small ship mega mod pack, so I can, in essence, create my little rover on here if I wanted to. That wouldn't be an issue. And well, yeah. Oh, unknown signal. I might go and get that. Anyway, so let's look at this means to make food and water now. From my research, I need some form of water recycler, which recycles, I think it's my grey waste, which is this stuff here, into clean water. And then I also need, wrong page, the food hydroponics, this one here, I think it's that one. Now the difference between these two is this one's enclosed. Now apparently this one creates better food. So it says they're advanced tier hydroponic food grower with faster growing times and material usage. refines water, plant nutrients, and gravel to produce raw vegetables. Then we've got the open cage hydroponics farm here. So I think that's the same as this one, but obviously we being an open cage, it's like the basic version. So from what I gather, these two use stuff that I found out in the world. I haven't got any on me at the minute. I wonder if I've got any in here actually. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, so like the seeds and stuff like that, the tofu and stuff. So they will use that to create food basically. I can, however, just drop one of these. Like I said, I am using the small ship mega mod pack, so I can just drop an emergency rations dispenser. Now, from my research, the emergency rations work, but they never fill your bar to 100%. So, not too sure whether that's the way I'm going to go, or whether I'm going to try, you know, fiddle with these. But I think for now, what I'll do is I'll just drop one of these down now, and then maybe go and get some ice, which is obviously, as we know, way over there on the mountains over there. And then I can make some rations, because these should last me about 3 hours maybe. So it'll last this episode, but obviously next episode we'll definitely be looking at needing some more of that. So just put all that in there because we don't really need that. So I think what we'll do is, actually, before we go anywhere, we'll go and get that unknown signal, because, well, why not? And also, we will go and try and find an ice source that is closer. We've got 3 full hydrogen bottles. Let me just get some suit energy back. Here we go. And obviously, while I'm away, production is the wrong thing. I think that was for... That looks like the 24 girders. That looks like it was for another one of them. The wind turbines. Because it's not for solar power, is it? Or is it? Ah, yeah, solar power. Okay, cool. But I think we're like virtually out of silicon. Yeah, I thought so. That's why. So silicon wafer, we can't make the solar panels needed to finish them on, so we definitely need some silicon. But I mean, we've got decent power. You know, we've got solar panels are kicking in at, well, nothing in a minute, but obviously they're kicking during the day. We've got my wind turbines, which are in optimal. There's 387 for 2 of them and 423 kilowatts for another. And then we've got my little battery down here, which, what kind of power is my battery on? Let's have a look. So they're fully recharged in 2 hours, but it's got a stored power of 1.06 megawatt hour. So that's not too bad. So I think, power-wise, I think we're all good for now. And I'll probably finish them off once I've got some silicon. So then at least during the day we're getting a bit more power. Yeah. I do want a big refinery as well, but I don't think we're going to get around to that this episode. Yeah. To be honest, I did have the idea of actually moving bases completely. So keeping obviously them on my HUD. Then I know where they are, because, well, that's a big cluster of ore. But also maybe moving to where the ice is near the gold, over that way. But in the form of like I don't know whether you've seen them online on YouTube, but there's I've got a blueprint for a rover that has a survival kit on it, and a couple of cargo containers and that kind of thing. I think it doesn't have a refinery on it, but it has an assembler, basic assembler. Yeah, and it does do O2H2. So, yeah, Not quite sure yet if this is where I'm staying, but I mean, this is where I am for now. So from when I've read the NPC mods as well, the more tech I have here, if you will, so like the more modules, you know, survival kits, cargo containers, refineries, that kind of thing, and also having an antenna slash beacon. Apparently that attracts these assertive bases to spawn. And they send out drones, so I probably need to look at some form of security for this base as well. So probably gonna look at like maybe just a small Gatling gun or something, or maybe a couple of indoor turrets. Not too sure yet. I mean, in an ideal world, I'd love to be able to, you know, that have a put another one of these next to it or something, or behind it with you know, made of like conveyors or something, or piping, and just, you know, put a turret in the air, if you will. Maybe I could do that. Maybe like behind here, because it can come off the back of the refinery for the conveyor system. But anyway, getting ahead of myself now. So let's just go and get that unknown signal. Oh, I did have one thing though. So I came on obviously yesterday just to make sure that the save was still working when I imported them. Them other mods, and I looked at the moon here and I thought Palpatine was coming to get me, because on first glance, obviously I know it's the moon now, but on first glance I thought it was like a partially constructed Death Star, because like if you see where my crosshairs are now, that's like the dip on the Death Star, you know, where they shoot the five green beams out, which obviously kills planets. And then you've got the outer shell here. But yeah, made me laugh a little bit. There you go. I thought I'd share that with you. So let's just go and find some more, not ore, ice, and get this as well while we're here. So priorities right now are find a closer ice source, and a silicon source as well, so we can finish them solar panels off. Well, let's just get this while we're here. Hello, Mr. Unknown Signal. What have you got for me? Ah, brilliant. Let's just have a look at the factions. Undiscovered. Cool. Is it on top? Nope. It's underneath, isn't it? Oh, you're gonna be one of those, aren't you? Right, we'll have to start grinding this down. I've just ground down the Oh, that was a stupid mistake. Oh well. Yeah, I just ground down the button panel for the special item. Brilliant. Yeah, that'll do it now. Okay, so let's head this way, away from the base. Let's see what's going on. Let's just put my drill on for the ore detection. Oh, this is cool. Oh yeah, this is where like Ayers Rockway, weren't it? Yeah, it's there. Hello. I seriously would like to put a base inside there. That would be awesome. I have a, I don't know, Star Trek transporter on top, in like a, you know, like a hangar, or even you know, open it up wide enough for a shuttle or a spaceship to go inside it. That would be pretty cool. What was that? Use that. Oh, that did some strange stuff. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm gonna go actually have a look over there. Maybe there's some ice over there. Let's go and have a look. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my first two videos. Obviously, you know by the videos that I'm new to the YouTube. Oh. That's just spawned. Because we've just come from there. Need to keep an eye on that. Yeah, so obviously you know I'm new to YouTube recording, so any feedback is welcomed. You know, try and be nice about it, but obviously I can take criticism. That's a bit worrying. But yeah, if you got any feedback or anything, obviously I am still learning, and I'm using references. I watch a lot of Splitsy. I've just finished actually their Splitsy and Capac series. Well, I'm up to date. I won't say finished because obviously they've not finished. So, man, there's a lot of nickel around here. It's always good to keep it on, though. Oh, you never run out, do you? Yeah. So obviously I'm still learning. Oh, that didn't sound good. There's some form of storm around, I think, over there. Oh, there we go. That was some cool lightning, wasn't it? Might check out that spat tower later on the way back. Probably gonna die, but man, this land is weird. Can't we look at that? I mean, if you didn't know any better, that could be the stump of the World Tree from Avatar. Well, World Tree, but you know what I mean. The big tree after they burnt it and knocked it down. Just crazy. This land is just nuts. Might go up there, get some perspective. Proper sky though, look at that. Massive sky there. That's crazy. I think this is the first time I've actually seen land like this on... Man, that's getting closer. I think it's the first time I've seen land like this on Space Engineers. I don't know whether it's, you know, because I've never really explored Earth planet that much or what, I'm not too sure. There's no ice over here, is there? Yeah, Earth's rock's a bit huge. So that'd be cool there. Just a little ice pot there. Man, that's nuts. Yeah, I'm going to keep looking around anyway. Obviously, I'm not going to bore you with me flying around because, well, that's just daft. So, I'll keep looking around in this area. And then I'll come back to you once I've found something. Or in the process of finding something if I don't find anything. I just want to say, sorry, I know I'd said I'd come back once I found some ice or something, but how cool would this be if we were to put a roof on this place? And just have this bit as like a base? Because, I mean, you've got essentially a rover driveway there, right into the base, put a flat roof on top, you can land a spaceship on it. This land is awesome, it's just brilliant looking. But anyway, I'll catch up with you later. So, look what I've just come across. Little spat bunker here. Did not bring guns with me either. That was a bit stupid. I don't really want to chance going down without any weapons. I might just make a note here. Quick GPS. New from here. Spat bunker. Okay. And that way I can come back later and have a look at it. Maybe with a gun. Probably gonna die, but yeah, I'll be right. Right, okay, I'll catch up with you. So, I've come about, what's that say, we say 33 kilometers from the base, so it's about the equal distance to the goal, to be honest, if not more. And the only ice I've come across so far is that in the distance there. So it doesn't really make any sense to go over there because it's probably going to be about 50 kilometers away from the base. And it's a long way to travel just for ice. Left that spat bunker alone, obviously. I ain't taking that on yet. There's nothing, I mean, there's loads of ravines and stuff like this here, which, you know, looks like a greener version of the Grand Canyon, but yeah, there's just no, like, ice pockets around, if you will. So I'm gonna head back towards the base, but I have done like a circle, if you will. So I'll have to see what we come across. That lightning's quite worrying as well because it's like right over where my base is. Now, I know lightning can destroy your base, or destroy your components, should I say. And I don't have a decoy. Now I believe a decoy will stop it from getting absolutely battered up lightning, but yeah, I don't have one of them yet. So let's just hope the base is still intact when we get back. Yeah, so I'll go head back to base now. If I see anything beforehand, I'll catch up with you then. If not, I'll just catch up with you when I'm back at the base. So I've just been flying back to base, come across a SPAT territory defense station. So I'm going to GPS that as well. Oh, okay. I wonder what happened there. So, should copy that one. New from current position. I know it's not exactly at my current position, but if I head this way, I'll see it again. So, SPAT Terry Defense. Oh, defense. Okay. Also, I may have made a slight error here. I seem to be running low on hydrogen. So I think I'm just gonna head back now. And load up on some more hydrogen. And then maybe I might have to go towards the gold over there, and do an ore run. Not an ore run, an ice run, sorry. From the mountains over there. Because, well, that's 6 kilometers away, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going to drop now. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be a long walk back to the base. So I'll catch you back at the base. So yeah, as you can see, completely out of hydrogen. But yeah, on my way back to the base. Look what's still here. It is literally 3 kilometers away from my base. So let's just put a new one on here. I'm not going to copy all that. Oh, actually, I'll still have it copied from last time. Okay, what was this? Call it something. Let's just call it a SPAT tower. What is Bloodstar when it's on? That's white to me. Bloodstar. I wonder if that's one of the crash ships from the Wasteland mod I've got. Because it's neutral to me. So there's a possibility that is a crash ship. Or it's just a neutral station. Let me just see if I've noticed anything on factions. See, I've not discovered any factions, so it's not bound to a faction, I don't think. If I could find that out this far. I think that's just solved it. I think I'll go back, grab my iron, grab some energy, and then I'll go after Bloodstar, I think. Or gun. Yeah, I know my jetpack fuel is critical. It's non-existent. It's not critical. It's just not there. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Go and get some fuel. Well, or hydrogen, should I say. Hydrogen bottles. Pick up a gun, because I know I have one. And then I'll go and investigate what Bloodstar is, I think, before I stick to my already off the case agenda that I have going on. Yeah, what's a guy to do? See things, wants to explore. Natural explorer. I'd be great in Starfleet. I'd be happy to go on a 5-year mission. Well, providing I can bring my family with me, but yeah. I'll go on a 5-year mission in the Enterprise D or a Voyager. But yeah, either way. Yeah, I'll catch you when I'm back at the base anyway. So, I'm back at base. Luckily there were no damage, so I don't know whether the lightning actually came over here. Blood Star is still there. I've got some health and hydrogen back. I just had to wait because my stamina, because I bolted it back, because I don't want Blood Star to disappear. Anyway, yeah. My actual stamina went down, if you will, because the daily needs has stamina as well, and it requires you to rest. Actually, while I'm in here, do I have a gun? Apparently I do not. Let's just throw all this stuff in here. Organics, grey water waste. Let's just make a gun. Tools. Precise automatic rifle or rapid fire one. Wait, hold on a minute. How have I got magnesium? Ah, I've got some magnesium. That's good. Whew, that's good to know. Right, okay. So if I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and then also make. Let's go for a precise one. Because if I'm shooting the turrets at a distance, then obviously I'm gonna need that's fine. Three mags will do. That's fine. In fact, as well, while I'm here, let me just put all this rubbish in here into the assembler. No, I won't do that actually. No, I won't do that. Let's just put, get rid of that for a minute. Go to tools, go to weapons, sorry, not tools. Okay, we've got weapons. Oh, I like that. That's a nice weapon. Okay, let's go and have a look down there at Bloodstar. Let's see what that is. See, this might be, if this indeed is a crash ship, this might be what we need for resources wise to create A rover, or even B, a atmospheric / space going ship. So let's just see what Bloodstar is though, because I have no idea. Luckily it's not as far as the time I went before. Ooh, Bloodstar. What are you? Bloodstar. Bloodstar, you are a crash ship. An atmospheric ship, nonetheless. Can I repair this? Wait, it has power still. Oh, a bit dark. Wait, what's going on here? There we go. Oh, we've got nuclear reactors. Nice. Obviously, I can't get uranium to think it, but we have a survival kit. What the hell is this thing? I have no idea, but I like it. Right, well, let's just see what we're working with here. So all the reds are incomplete. So wait, so the only thing then are the thrusters that aren't working. "14 days of power." Oh, I want to turn that off. Don't want to attract any unwanted attention for this thing. Because, wait, hold on a second. If I transfer this to me, like so, okay, then I dig it out and get at least some of these thrusters working. Thoughts. Because I mean, this is. I mean, it's not airtight, but it's not trying to be airtight yet. It's got 2 basic refineries on it, nuclear reactors, and a full-size assembler, O2H2 generators. I mean, yeah, I'm calling it. New ship. Yeah, I'm calling it. This is the ship. Because I'm not bothered about all this stuff yet. Because I don't need it. We're in atmosphere. So I can get all this afterwards, and it's literally just the thrusters that need doing, and I don't think it's all of the thrusters. Let's have a gander at that. Let's have a look. Thrusters. So actually it's not, so it's all the thrusters then, but still that is amazing. I mean, it's a lot of mining, because I mean, what are we talking for a large atmospheric? Is it large? It will be large, won't it? Are they large? What are they? Let's have a gander. Can I get to one? Oh, there we go. Not that bad. Not that bad at all. I mean, it's mostly iron. And silicon, I need silicon. Whoa, silicon will be my downfall. Ice can wait. I mean, well, it can and it can't. I can split what I've got in my O2H2 generator for now. Create an emergency rations. So that sorts my food issue out. I think my priorities have changed for this episode. Man, I'm so stoked, honestly. Whew. Just great. It's just great to have a ship, because, as I said in episode 1, I'm not the best ship designer. I played with a few friends, family members this game, and some of the ships they can build are unreal. My brother once built the pyramid from SG1. So he once built one of them. He's built Enterprise, from scratch without the blueprints or anything like that. It's but yeah, I'm not. Some of the stuff I've come out with. I once did one, and it was like the best way to describe it would be a Toblerone with legs. It was like. It was good. It was functional. Don't get me wrong. It did its job. I mean, I don't have the blueprint anymore, but it did its job. But it just looked so stupid. And then I once did this massive ship. When I say massive, I mean I think it were about 800 blocks in length. I think just in length. And it was. At the back, and it had them, what are they called? The thrusters, where they kind of look like they were on fire all the time, like little blue flames. I can't remember what they're called now. That it's a mod on here, and it literally had the back of it just filled with them, and then a bridge just on top. But then it had these massive open areas with nothing inside them, because obviously I didn't finish it, and then. the bay at the front, I couldn't get any doors to fit, obviously. Any you know, the hanger doors. So I thought, right, well, can I put blast doors on rotors? But obviously that didn't work. But the space at the front was that big. I actually got two ships parked inside it. And when I say ships, I don't mean like little fighters or whatever. They were like full size, like probably 8 to 10,000 block ships, and they were both parked inside it, connected to connectors inside it. So that makes you think how big the actual ship was, because both of these ships came in through the front door, if you will, at the same time. So, you know, it was just a monstrosity. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved the look of it. I thought it looked brilliant, and it was very similar shape to the Stargate ships, the Earth ships. Orion is one of them, I think. Like, you know, the middle bit of the Orion, without obviously the nacelles at the back and stuff. It kind of is that shape. But yeah, it was just huge. It was absolutely huge. But anyway, I've gone off on a tangent. Okay, well, let's just have a look at the other ones then. So what we got here? Daily needs survival. Food resequence. No, I didn't think it was that simple. Right, okay. Let's just open the inventory for this. What does it need? What does it need? What does it need? Meals from raw vegetables and meal protein. This is the basic starter block and should be built first. What cost unit provides? Commonly found in escape pods of all types. Eating this food is a bare survival. Okay. Basic tier hydroponics, food grower, less materials to build but not as fast or efficient as the enclosed systems, refines water. Plant nutrition and gravel to reduce raw vegetables. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, right. Well, I'm not gonna bother with that over here because I have got my rations. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here for now for this episode. I apologise if it wasn't that exciting. Obviously, it probably wasn't for you guys, but it was for me. I mean, we've got, you know, let's just recap. So we found silicon, so we can check that off our list. So we found some silicon at least. We've created a means to make water and food. No, I'm not gonna cross that one off because we created this badland and it doesn't really do anything yet. Obviously, more importantly, we've got some new enemies around us. I mean, that guy's literally 3.8 kilometers away. We've established that isn't the Death Star, for one. And more importantly, really, we've got a new ship. You know, and I'm proper happy about that. I can't wait to get it up in the sky. Yeah, it's gonna be great. And then I think once it's up in the air, I think we'll just come back here. Well, we'll go and get some ice first because it'd be easy to get there once we can fly there. So we'll go and get some ice. We'll go and get some gold while we're there. Pop that in there. And then I'll come back here. To this base and empty this base out. I'll land the ship here, empty this base out, and grind it down. Put all the parts in the ship, and then I will do some mining beyond recognition around here of like the iron, the silver, the nickel, the silicon. Fill the ship up, and then we'll just go on and explore around the world and see what's going on. I mean, how cool would it be if we found another one of them ships? Because I mean, we find one more of them ships. You know, we grind its resources down, or we can create some like transformer amalgamation of two ships, which obviously is so unnecessary for one person, but it'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, probably in your guys' eyes, we haven't made a lot of progress today, but, you know, we've established some new things, and obviously, with the new ship, the future is looking a bit more peachy. Yeah, it's been productive, Right, anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will catch you in the next episode. So I hope to have a scheduled release of Sunday and Thursday of the series, and not playing other games at the minute. But if I feel a need to record some stuff, I will do, and just throw it up there as random videos. As I said in the first episode, I'm still playing Dual Universe. I still got Dual Universe. It's just space engineers is just far more established than Dual Universe, and I've spent countless, thousands of hours. I think, yeah, like I said, 1,500 hours on this game, and it just gets better every time. You know, Keen have done they've done something great here, and yeah, fair enough, it has bugs, and you know, the graphics aren't, you know, Valhalla graphics, but it's a space builder / sim / well, roleplay, if that's, you know, in your remit. It's what you want it to be. It's a sandbox, and you know, they've done a really good job, and I'm really happy to be playing it. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'll stop boring you now. Thanks very much, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace out.